Danielle Fishel has unearthed a quirky but meaningful relic from her time as Topanga on Boy Meets World, a significant lock of hair she chopped nearly 30 years ago. During a recent episode of her rewatch podcast, Pod Meets World, Fishel disclosed that her mother, who has preserved much of the original memorabilia, recently handed her the biggest chunk from that defining scene. That iconic moment occurred in Season 4's Hair Today, Goon Tomorrow, which aired in September 1996. In the episode, Topanga cuts her long waist-length hair to prove to Corey that appearances aren't everything, not just on screen but in real life too. The bold move was entirely Fishel's idea. She had been clamoring for her first adult haircut, a plan she had waited on since childhood, her only previous trim occurring at age 2. Initially, co-creator and executive producer Michael Jacobs resisted the idea. Fishel finally won him over by insisting they craft a whole episode around it, and even then, she had to negotiate over how much to cut. When taping the episode before a live studio audience, Fishel actually snipped her hair on camera. The reaction was electric. Audible gasps filled the studio. To commemorate the moment, pieces of her real hair were handed out to audience members, alongside the usual scripts and props. Now, nearly 3 decades later, Fishel realized that not all of her hair had been distributed. Thanks to her mother's careful preservation, she now owns the biggest chunk herself. While co-host Will Friedle humorously suggested auctioning it off for charity, Fishel dismissed the notion. She questioned the practicality. Whoever buys that, what do they do with it? And said she'll simply store it until her kids decide its fate. Beyond the nostalgia, this incident underscores the enduring bond between Fishel and her fans. What began as a symbolic act of self-acceptance in the 90s has transformed into a literal keepsake, one that traces both her personal growth and her indelible connection to those early years of Boy Meets World. Fishel's candid story offers a delightful blend of sentiment, whimsy, and reflection. Was